Welcome to Decembeer, day 3. It's Thirsty Thursday. We consider this another reason to put beer in our mouth. Not that we need another reason.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just a matter of sort of legitimizing our alcoholism through the internet.
Yeah, speaking of legitimizing our alcoholism, take it away, beer guy.
Today's first beer is Today's first beer is Aptery X from Phillips Brewing Company. Phillips Brewing Company is located in Victoria, British Columbia.
So, beer guys sounded just about as confused as we are about the name of this beer. Aptery X, I guess?
Aptery
Aptery? We don't know how to pronounce it, but we're going to drink it because you don't need to know how to say things to drink things. It's very hoppy.
Yeah, there's some classic Phillips hops.
Yeah. It's hoppy and dry.
But, you know, it does have that sort of tropical aftertaste. And this is a problem I found with the Phillips calendar last year, is it's just like, hops in your face! What would you give this beer?
Like I said, because I'm not a fan of the hops and stuff like that, I'd probably just give it 2 beards out of the 5 beards system. It's a little too hoppy for me. The decent little bit of fruit flavor does come through, especially in the aftertaste.
Yeah.
Which sort of saves it, I think, for me personally, for being just a straight up 1. How would you rate it?
You know, it's got a great aroma. And for an IPA, and not a hoppy beer IPA guy, this is a decent beer. In respect to my hoppy friends, I will give this 3 beards out of 5.
3 beards, ladies and gentlemen. That's a lot of beards.
It is some beards.
For such a hoppy beer.
I'm feeling generous with the beards today.
So just so our viewers know, once Ed's shot a few episodes, he starts to get a little bit looser with the ratings.
A little bit generous with the beards.
Yeah, but I mean, that's how it goes. That's
well,
how it
I have a
goes.
generous beard.
It's true. And you know who else has a generous beard? Beer announcer guy. And I think he's got another beer for us right now.
Today's second beer is Jerkface 9000 from the Parallel 49 Brewing Company. Parallel 49 Brewing Company is located in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Jerkface 9000, isn't that your middle name? It's pretty good. This is another beer I could actually drink a lot of.
It's sort of a fruitiness to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is very minimal hops, and I feel like that sweet, sort of fruity flavor, and I don't know exactly what it was, but it does. It's very drinkable. Like you said, I actually really enjoy it. Well, how would you rate this? What would you give it?
You know, this is kind of a fantastic beer. I would give this really 2.5 beards out of 5.
Okay.
But because I love the copy on the bottle so much, and if you actually have the Central City Parallel 49 case, you should definitely read the side of this bottle because it's fantastic.
3.5 beards.
3.5! The marketing alone got another beard.
Wow. I'm impressed. Because that's the thing, is that I enjoy this beer, and it's very tasty, and I like it and stuff like that, where I'm going to give it a 2.79. All right, well, one last beer left, and this time, it's a can.
It's a can?
It's in a fucking can, Ed! Beer announcer guy, tell us about our first can.
Today's third beer is Independence Pass Ale from the Aspen Brewing Company. The Aspen Brewing Company is located in Aspen, Colorado.
I like the color of this one. How do you feel about the aroma?
It's kind of florally, which is interesting.
Yeah, it's very floral.
Feels like a mountain meadow.
Oh, from the Aspen Brewing Company in the high mountains of Colorado.
Oh.
Let's try this out and see if it takes us to the Aspen Pass. It's hoppier than the last beer, but not as hoppy as
the first beer.
Yeah. It's sort of an in-between. You know, it has that floral aroma, but I'm not picking up nearly as many of those accents in the actual beer.
For our first beer from a can in this series, I can't tell it's from a can. Maybe the can is black because there's black magic in it.
Oh, black magic can, of course! Why didn't we think of that? I'm sure this beer was brewed by a wizard.
People that say they don't like beer, I'm like, that's because you're drinking the wrong beer, and I'm sorry to say, I kind of feel like this is it.
Yeah, a little bit.
The hoppiness is just too high in the hops level.
We've had a few hoppy beers here, and this is not a good hoppy beer.
How do you feel about this beer?
I'm going to give this one a 1.5. I've had other really good hoppy beers that have properly balanced the flavors, and this one's just not pulling it off for me. I know I couldn't drink a lot of it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
That's a little weak. It's Thursday. It's episode 3 of this filming block. I'm gonna give this a 3.
What?
I would drink more of this, but it's no Jerkface 9000.
Okay, well that's what I was gonna say. I'm glad that you brought up the Jerkface because I agree. We had 3 hoppy beers, and this is definitely the best hoppy beer of the 3. It's got really funny marketing, like you said. It's got a good color. It's got a good aroma.
does.
Yeah, no, definitely the beer of the episode for me is the Jerkface, and because I'm a Jerkface. Well, it's been another great episode, Ed. I really appreciate you having me on the show.
It's been good having you here and really pointing out that you are a Jerkface. Congratulations on making it through 3 days with us.
Yeah, 3 days of us is like an eternity with anybody else.
Thursday has passed us by, and we'll see you tomorrow on Friday.
Because it's Friday. We're back at Black Jokes on Friday. We're gonna do
Sitting in the